So today's video is going to be me ranking the next step couples. Now I'm pretty sure I'm kind of forgetting whether I've done a ranking video or not in a while, whether I actually uploaded the ranking video, whether that's coming shortly. I'm just going to have a look. Don't think I have. That was probably a pretty fun video that's coming soon. So I'm going to be ranking the next step couples. In terms of legends, I like them, okay, I don't like them, and bye. So in legends is Emily and Hunter. I thought they had potential. I thought that Hunter brought out a softer side in Emily. I thought that they had so much more potential, and it was just a shame they broke up, to be honest. So that's all I can really say, because they weren't together for that long. I liked them when they got together. They were a bit mean at the start, but I liked them by the time they got together. Next is LaTroy and Sloan. I think LaTroy and Sloan fit better than Amy and LaTroy. They have similar personalities. They're both quite chilled. It's raining outside, so I'll probably get it in a vlog, to be honest, depending on when it goes up. We've seen it. Troy and Sloan, back to it. They are similar personalities, similar dance styles. They went from friends to being a couple, which I liked, and they're still together in season 6. Next is Talia and Alden. They started in season 2. They then got together in season 3 at the end. It's like end of season 2 to the end, and then they got together at the end of season 3. I like them because they're both quite similar. They're both a bit dopey. They like their sweet spots. They have lots of chemistry. They dance quite well together. They work really well. They taught the J-Troop class. If you haven't seen season 3, that's a bit of a spoiler. Nothing more to say really. Next is Amy and Henry. I liked their boy-girl friendship, and then they liked how they're friends in season 6, and they got together in season 7. And I just think they are a good couple. They're a good mix. I like how they're now dating. They finally become one, so I'm actually pleased. Like, really pleased. Next is I like them, and Noah and Rochelle. I know most people will probably want me to put them in legends, but to be honest, I don't ship them the same romantically anymore. I ship them as friends more than romantic. When they were younger, I used to want them to become a couple, like in the earlier seasons. But now I'm just happy that they're just close best friends. Because I relate more to close best friends than a couple, so it's good. Next is Piper and Finn. And if it wasn't for season 7, they'd be in legends, because I didn't like how they were toxic in season 7. Like, I didn't like the fact that Finn cheated on Amy to be with Piper. I didn't like that very much. I also didn't like the fact that Piper was mad at Finn for him missing his flight when she set too many alarms. Like, there's a difference between there's a fine line between important alarms and too many alarms, and that was too many alarms. So I didn't really like that, but I do like them still. Like, I don't completely hate them. If you want this like better explained, I would watch Mocking Ariana reacting to the mid-season finale, because I think that's probably going to be the best idea to really know it. Next is Noah and Jackie, and I didn't like him in season 5. Like, I thought they were quite secretive, quite cringy, and they were doing it behind Henry's back. There's rain outside, and I'm definitely, as soon as I've done this video, I'm going to vlog it and then do a workout, so you will see the rain. But Noah and Jackie in season 6 had a lot more fun scenes together. They were a lot better suited to each other. They grew much closer. Jackie seemed more comfortable with Noah. Jackie in season 5, if something didn't go away, she'd go in a strop about it, which I didn't like. I found that quite annoying. I just think they've come a long way, but to be in Legends I need to have liked them throughout. Next is OK, and I've put, most people would put, I think I don't with this one, I don't like them, and that's Michelle and Eldon. I prefer Michelle and Eldon over Emily and Eldon, but I don't prefer Michelle and Eldon over Talia and Eldon. Michelle and Eldon were quite cute together when they got together in season 2. They started having feelings in season 1, but I didn't really like it because they were going behind Emily's back and making her think that Eldon still liked Emily in a romantic way, which I didn't like so much. And also, Eldon broke up with Emily right before the final dance, rather than after regionals, so... Next is Rochelle and Ozzy. I liked their duet. So that was good. And this is gonna be a spoiler if you haven't seen season 6, but I'm pretty sure most people have, so I will be. So hard to get the angles. Wow, that's good. Not going to show all of it but I'm going to show you like this bit more of the section. I know I'm going to end up showing the whole thing. Right. I liked it, but you are going to have to go watch it all because I can't show all of it because of legal reasons. So, I liked their duet. I liked how Ozzy comforted her at regionals after Elliot breaking up with her. I liked how they were in season 6. I didn't like them in season 7 because they kind of went back to how they were in season 5. Which I didn't like. Next is Noah and Amanda. I found it quite cringy. Like, I don't like Noah and Amanda. When I watched it at the time, I did, but now I don't. Like, it's not Amanda to dress down to go see Noah at the hospital. That's just not Amanda. There were some relatable scenes. I did like that her reacting to Noah's muscles, because that's probably what I'd do. And there was this thing that Amanda did in the lounge and that was the washing machine. I'm really sorry about that. And Noah walked in, that I quite liked, but that was it. Next is Winnie and Ozzy. Goodness, these two. Winnie and Ozzy, I don't really have a lot to go on. Like, I don't hate them, I don't like them, I just don't have a lot to go off. So I'm not really sure, apart from the Legions of Lazies bit. Next is West and Emily. West and Emily are neutral for me. Not much. I liked how West brought out a side in Emily, but I just don't think they'll ever get together. Like, I just really don't see it happening, so they're just kind of neutral for me. Next is Noah and Abby. I liked it how it was Noah's first crush. Like, Noah's first kiss, Noah's first time dancing with a girl at the party. And how Noah was scared. But they're just kind of neutral. They didn't really have like loads to go off. So, do anyone ever bite their quits? Next is I don't like them. I don't like Emily and Eldon. Ellen didn't really like Emily. I liked the bit where they kissed in season 1 episode 16, but apart from that I didn't really like it that much. Like, it was more Eldon liking Emily because she gave him the attention he craved. It didn't work. There wasn't much chemistry. And I'm not really sad that they broke up in season 1. Like, I'm kind of glad they did. Like, I didn't watch all of season 1, or I was, like, too young to remember season 1, but then I rewatched it on TV, and I really got the storyline of season 1. Next is James and Beth. I liked how funny they were when they were eating chips, but it was quite toxic at times, and how Beth just didn't want to break up with James I didn't really like. You can see the gerbils in the background. So, I didn't really like that very much, but... And also, James just went out with Beth because Riley broke up with him. Same as like Riley and Charlie, I preferred James. I did like how Beth had her turnaround and did give James the 4-leaf clover and understood that she needed to break up. So I've put her like higher than Riley and Charlie, but I still don't really like them. Next is Summer and Henry. I didn't like them in season 7 or season 6. I liked how they were nice people, and nice people deserve to be with nice people, but other than that I just didn't like them. I don't ship them, I never will. I just thought it was rushed and I could never see it lasting, and okay, washing machine, I'm gonna film this video and sort it out. And next is, and Summer and Henry were literally flirting and doing a dance when they should be rehearsing. I just don't ship it. It was too forced. It was too quick. Summer should have just established herself instead of a romantic thing. I just didn't like it. Next is Bye. And Michelle and Emily I like as friends, but I just don't see them as a romantic ship. Like, I just don't. Like, come on. I just don't, because it's just not my thing. Like, I just don't. It's never going to happen. Next is Riley and Charlie. They were complete opposite ends of the spectrum. They had nothing in common, and Riley was only going out with Charlie because... And let me just go sort that out, because I feel like this is not going to get done very well. So, I didn't really like it because Riley was just sort of just flirting and it didn't really work. So I didn't really like that very much. I just thought they just had nothing in common and there's not much to go off, so I don't really care. And next is Jiley. I only like Jiley in like the Christmas episode, season 5 and season 1, and that's it. But too many breakups, so I've had to go Bye. It's quite toxic at times, and I just think why after season 4 did they get back together? Like, all they seem to do is break up and get back together, and it's really raining outside, so you can see that. Check out the vlog and then you'll know why I'm so distracted. Next is Finn and Amy. Finn and Amy just should not have happened. It didn't need to happen, it just needed to be Piper and Finn. Amy get together with Henry in season 7A. Not Finn. Piper and Finn are a better fit than Amy and Finn ever were. Like, and it came over the span of a few episodes, like, no, it just didn't work. Next is Amy and LaTroy. And I didn't like Amy and LaTroy. Amy was just bubbly, hyper, like a child. LaTroy was more chilled, so I felt sorry for LaTroy. It's not to say I hate Amy, I just didn't think her and LaTroy were a good match. Because LaTroy just wasn't as bubbly as Amy was, so... That's why Henry and Amy work better, because they're a lot more bubbly, so... that's why it just didn't work. Next is Lily and Kingston. They have potential, but they just kept breaking up. Like, can they be a normal couple? No, they just keep breaking up. I don't like them. And I don't think much more of an explanation needs if you've watched season 7. And finally, Ralphie. Ugh. I hate Ralphie. I don't think much explanation is needed if you've watched season 4, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you with another video. Sorry if I sound really mad, I'm not. I just don't like some of these couples. Some of these couples just make me a bit mad. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.